The coronavirus has become a huge shock to us, and within a very short time, it has challenged our attitudes and behaviors radically. Education is one factor that COVID-19 brings a big impact. As the world is suffering from an ongoing and serious pandemic, I felt it necessary to concern for students' future. Reacting to the virus, schools at every level were sent scrambling. Institutions across the world switched to virtual learning, with teachers, students, and local governments quickly adapting to an entirely new way of life.
Chinese authorities say they're investigating a viral pneumonia
quarantine of the entire region of
more than 400 new COVID-19 cases, as well as 7 new deaths. There are now 3,660 cases in the country with 163 deaths.
Students have joined a new world of education. The abrupt shift from face-to-face to online classes and studying remotely through online lessons. Exams have been repeatedly postponed and cancelled, adding to the chaos. The grading system is vague if it is useful or not, because continuous online classes are not an ideal scenario. It is highly stressful and increases anxiety and depression. Their grades, performance, and psychological health are all affected by their surroundings. In one sense, life continues as normal, and yet, it's not normal at all. For students, will they still be able to feel being at school? Are they happy with their lives now being a student? What if they will give up? What about the student's future? What if a student's dream ruined because of the COVID-19 pandemic? Let us all be prepared.
Even before this pandemic, our education system has already been facing a lot of problems, and this global health crisis worsened the struggles of the affected sectors.
Seeing how things are going so far and the feedback from the students and the educators themselves, it's going really rough.
Ang pagiging worth it ng pag-e-enroll sa parating na school year ay nakabatay sa kung gaano karaming estudyante ang may access dito.
Online education costs so much, and our parents aren't earning. How are we supposed to pay?
There are just some concerns na hindi naman masasolve through online classes, unlike sa face-to-face learning na tinatawag natin.
I am still not prepared to think about academic requirements when we are in the middle of a pandemic where my health and the safety of my family are at high risk.
As we acclimatize to the new normal of education, where almost everything is done online, the Philippines faces another challenge as it lags behind other countries in terms of availability, affordability, and internet connectivity. Technological literacy has become more crucial in the country, as schools are forced to hold their classes online and implement a so-called blended learning program. COVID-19 gives burden, stress, and anxiety to students. COVID-19 changes the lives of the students, and it is really difficult to manage. Despite everything, there is always a way to overcome those unimportant situations that students dealing with. Motivation would help them to feel comfortable while learning. To all students, come and see what you were before. In these challenging times, facing and accepting is not easy, but we should maintain a positive heart and mind. We should also remain strong and productive so that we will not waste any precious moments. Let us also take this time to be with our family's arms, have some rest and self-reflection. We usually take things for granted, but during this time, we realize how much we miss our routines. Now, let us all pray for the safety of the rest of our family. Let us hope for the best and positive turn of events. This teaches us to cherish every moment, because you never know when will it be the last time seeing someone or doing something you enjoy. So, don't take things for granted.